Hi guys, my name is Tanya. I would like to share my recovery story with you, hoping that it will be helpful and useful for some of you and also inspiring for many people who suffer from any sort of pain right now. And before I begin, I would like to say that I'm not a doctor and I'm not gonna give you any professional advice. I just want to share my story, what I went through and what helped me. I was suffering from the low back pain for about 2.5 years. It started in summer 2015 out of the blue after my usual workout. I just felt pain in my left side where the sacroiliac joint is. I did MRI scans, I took blood tests, I saw two spinal doctors, spinal surgeons, who just told me that I have a little bit of wear and tear in my left sacroiliac joint. When I heard the diagnosis, I was terrified. I thought that I was going to live with this pain for the rest of my life, and I will end up in a wheelchair, which wasn't even an option because I couldn't sit. So I tried 3 steroid injections, physiotherapist, osteopath treatments, acupuncture, massage. Nothing worked, and I just got worse and worse. I stopped exercising, I stopped seeing friends, I stopped sitting, swimming, walking, all this stuff that I enjoyed doing when I was normal. I ended up seeing a pain specialist because there was no other option rather than just pain management. And he started prescribing me painkillers and with time just increasing the dosage, and that didn't help. In addition to pain, I started experiencing so many nasty side effects from the painkillers, and yeah, my life was hell. Also, I didn't have much emotional support because my friends couldn't understand me. I just gave up explaining people. I was also under so much stress because I was worried about losing my job, the only source of income, and also my work visa.
After all conservative treatments failed, I started looking for other options. There was one interesting fact. It didn't make sense that I was feeling better when I was away on holiday, which made me think that there must be a reason for that.
So I remember it was a New Year's Eve. I was in my flat alone.
I started reading different forums about back pain, and I randomly came across Dr. Sarno and his work. I then started reading his books about TMS, and also other books about pain and the brain. What concerned me was that there was no reference to the SI joint pain anywhere in those books. So I decided to contact a TMS specialist here in the UK to find out more. I had an assessment, I was told that I have TMS, and then followed the recovery program. I started journaling about my fears in relation to my pain, reframing all habitual thoughts about my pain, working really hard to rewire my brain, which was the key bit in my recovery, and working on my conditioned pain associated with sitting, which was my biggest fear. I was adding a new challenge every week or so. Started swimming, exercising with weights, going for walks, seeing friends and sitting. Step by step, I started making progress, but I still was in pain. However, any new success gave me more confidence to do more and to reassure that I couldn't hurt myself if I had more activities. I kept a list of all evidence, my evidence sheet, and referred to it when I had fears and doubts. It was a very useful tool. Reframing my old negative and fearful thoughts was a very useful tool too. The shifting moment in my recovery was when I managed to break the pain cycle. One day, while I was working from home, I challenged myself to sit at the desk, Before that, I was working on my laptop while lying down on the floor sofa. I remember that day very well. I was in so much pain and I was really exhausted. On the next day, I tried the same, and it wasn't as difficult as on the first day, and I slowly started practicing sitting. I started treating my back as a very strong and healthy mechanism, and that was very important in my recovery. I was no longer scared to swim, run, dance, and lift heavy things. I got rid of all back supports, special chairs, cushions, and anything else that could remind me about my back. I asked my parents and friends not to ask me about my back and treat me as a healthy person who could do everything. I was learning how to be kind and compassionate to myself, which was very important in my recovery. I didn't rush. I didn't compare myself with anyone else during my recovery.
So overall, it took me 6 months to recover from 2.5 years of back pain. I can now do everything. I can walk, I can swim, I can run, I can dance, I can lift heavy weights, I can fly, I can travel, and I can sit. I can sit for a long time without no pain whatsoever. My pain changed me forever and for better. I know it sounds tough, but I'm really grateful to it. I hope that my story can help some of you and inspire you to keep going, because no one deserves to be in pain, and I'm sure that you will recover too, because it's amazing.